ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? They say the bon time relay. We are ready to let the good times roll in New Orleans tonight, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the South Carolina Gamecocks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Championship at stake. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. To the back. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They face third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Tight end. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. The Gamecocks will line up to boot it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man.
First and 10.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Sticking with the running game. And they tried them little, but stuck for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Will not be brought down. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. How
about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Scanning the field, it's Hammond. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's second down now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Gets made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Maddox. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
The Red Raiders pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. The back's got it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They're going to run it here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to pass. It's Hammond. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Knocks that one right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Bennett. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? He gets loose. Got the first down and still motoring. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Wallace. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's White. Caught by the receiver. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on third down.
And the Gamecocks line up on 1st and 10 now. Now they call a run. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 at that 1st down loss. Using his legs, it's Wallace. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Left near the 6. It's Bennett. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, and you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
A tremendous make. He's got a howitzer for a leg. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. He hands it off from the gun. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks into the clear. The 30. Inside the 20. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bennett. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Ball handed off. Look out, room to run here. Now here he goes. At the 30 now. Finally tackled out the 19, and just like that, the offense is moving to the red zone. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kurt, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Play action here on first down. With the catch, it's Maddox. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the pass knocked down by the defense, incomplete.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there, had great protection, receiver ran a nice route, just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To throw, it's White. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion on an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver, and then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
They'll kick it away here. And the pump will bounce and roll out of bounds. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Texas Tech.
Here's the 2nd down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Hammond. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Finding enough space for a solid game before they stop.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice game.
The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. To the 25. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down at the 17.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
And the Red Raiders churn out another 1st down. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Maddox. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Grab behind the line. It's Joyner. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The Red Raiders looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second and goal for the offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
They get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Well, the power run is stuffed, barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. And they will try out the field goal team here. Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Bringing it out, it's Bennett. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? On the ground, it's Wallace. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about in the first half? This back is having a big day.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it second and medium. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Pulls it in. It's Wallace. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up and just scoring a touchdown. Returner trying to create good field position. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Hammond. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
It's third down for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. An inside give now from the shotgun. As the first down is still going. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The Gamecocks are in the red zone. And the single back takes the handoff. Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Returner one down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They're going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Same tailback, another carry. Moves the ball out across the 30, but good for a first down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back. It's Hammond. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete, where they had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum. And a chance at a big play.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They look to throw it here on second down. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And now the handoff. Breaks an open space. He's in the clear. Great effort there to get points before halftime, but they stop him short of the goal line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Gamecocks will kick this away to get the second half going. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. When he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas Tech. He'll stroll into the end zone. You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
Dropping back, it's Hammond. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bennett. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Seahawks offense is back out there on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a dart to the left side. He's got it with room to run. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, whatever these guys saw in the first half, I think we're going to see more of it in the second half. Outstanding job of setting the tone here and how quickly they were able to score, sending a message to the opposing defense.
PAT makes it a 12-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Looking to throw. It's Hammond. Short connection to the tight end here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone leader? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Quick pass to the flat to a receiver.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Over the middle. It's Maddox. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And the Red Raiders look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With sure hands, it's Junior.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Back to throw again. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Red Raiders come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. With sure hands, it's Hudson. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Caught through the sticks. It's Hudson. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. And the Red Raiders are going to cash in here in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. That completion makes it 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's White. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 35-yard line. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Using his legs, it's Joyner.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
The offense with poor field position, backed up inside their own 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. First and 10 more. He's still running. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
And that's a big-time run right there. Back deep inside their own 10-yard line. But they found the soft spot in the defense and took off. I think they got caught looking for a pass defensively, and it burned them big time. Great job by this offense in taking advantage of what the defense gave them.
And they hand it off to the back. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Scanning the field, it's White. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Bennett. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Looking for a gap. It's Marshall. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Zips it down the middle. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He broke away and they couldn't catch him. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Extra point makes it an 18-point lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Turner steps out of bounds at the 17. Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
But this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Now it's second down here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Dropping back, it's Hammond. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
No surprise, offense going for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
38, Texas Tech, 25.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Bennett. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Back to throw. It's White. Finds his man. It's Bennett. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. South Carolina in the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Handoff with a single back. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the +42.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And the Gamecocks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
It's a toss play to the right. Running through the tackle. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
That is the absolute worst thing to do right now in this situation. Working with the lead, you stop the clock and you lose yardage. That's not a recipe for success late in the game. You've got to be able to find a way to keep the ball in bounds while keeping it on the ground.
On the handout, they'll test the right side here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Takes him about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Returner choosing to field this one. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! Wow, kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Dropping back, it's Hammond. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's at the 50. The 30. Inside the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. When have you ever seen that before? As the 2-point try backfires big time.
I don't know about you, Chris, but didn't it seem that the kicking team just kind of froze after the blocked PAT? It made it a lot easier for the defense once they blocked it to just return it all the way back, and that's 2 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bennett. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown.
And Chris, just like that, 6 points. This guy is unbelievable, setting up his blocks and then using his speed to take it all the way to the house for a touchdown.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. offense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
49, Texas Tech, 31.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return.
Texas Tech offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. To the air, it's Hammond. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback.
Going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Looking for a deep completion. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
But here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for the wideout. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the 2nd half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. And now the running back's got it again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Had a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. They'll run it from the gun. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole.
Touchdown, South Carolina. And the route is on. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be returned. And the returner is brought down.
And the Texas Tech offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. throw. It's Hammond. Throws to the tight end. Pop over the middle. It's Jackson. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
With this big a fourth-quarter deficit, defense playing smart, very well prepared for these 4 verts. Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the grab. It's Stone. He's got the 40. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
The Red Raiders begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw yet again. He fires downfield. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
And it's a kneel down. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season.